Habibi, welcome to day 2 of my Dubai visit. Thank you for the avocado toast with scrambled eggs and the shawarma platter and some date and nuts smoothie, which I'm really looking forward to because I love avocado and dates and honey on top. But it's been a morning of checking out of the Airbnb, which I got last minute, to getting my stuff packed and heading to this marina area where actually the building, the blue building that you see behind me, is where the Tag Markets headquarters is. And I'll be meeting with those guys in about 27 minutes. So let's go ahead and not only enjoy this food, this brunch, but also talk a little bit about how things are progressing in our tribe, in our portfolio, on our path, on the different avenues we have, as well as how we can maximize those avenues. Let's dig in. Mm, that is refreshing. As I'm learning both in our space and in other areas of life, choosing what you work on more than how hard you work on something is more important. To give you an example, if two people were trying to get to the same destination, let's say from here to uh, we're in Dubai right now, to Abu Dhabi. If one person took a bicycle and the other person took a Ferrari, no matter how hard the person on the bicycle pedals and wakes up early and is diligent and works the long hours, breaking the sweat, even if the Ferrari guy takes a nap and goes to refuel and goes the longer route, he'll make it to Abu Dhabi before the guy on the bicycle. So discernment, or what Warren Buffett does, which is research and then selecting what to focus on. I say this about finding the right projects, not that there is the right project in terms of it checks all the boxes and it will give us only profits. I say that to find the right one for you, right one that matches your style of risk and reward and the referral program that works best for you and your audience. So you can work very hard on the wrong model that may not work best for you, whether it's a low entry project or a high entry project. For some people, they like high ticket sales and high ticket offers, high ticket commissions. For others, they like to know that they're only making money when their teammates are making money. For others, they like the spillover effects of binary. Others like the unilevel and the infinite differentials. So you have to see not only the project in terms of it's like, okay, here's what it does, but does it also work for you as a income vehicle, as the opportunity in itself? It may have, for example, there's a great company that turns plastic into oil. In fact, I got invited to go and visit them at their headquarters in Bangkok, Thailand, like March of last year. And I liked the owner. I liked the facility I saw. They took us to the wasteland where they're converting the plastic into oil and they're tokenizing it and allowing people to buy into it. It's great for the environment. It's great in terms of catching people's attention. It may be great to have in your portfolio, but the actual economics of making money with it was not there. Like, it just so much uphill effort, so much large deposits that even if they were made on your team, there's not much commissions and it gets cut off after only a few levels and there isn't much benefit after that. And so it's meant for like high net worth investors, not the kind of audience that I'm really making all of this content for. And so I didn't build it. I didn't even actually sign up to create an account, but I enjoyed the experience of learning about it. But it wasn't the right vehicle for me or the audience that I built. And we have to be mindful of that if we are to be true leaders of discovering these opportunities that not only work well for us, but also our team, also their team, and the duplication. You have to be able to see that when you're assessing an opportunity, is how well can your people's people do with it? Is it simple and scalable and frictionless for the onboarding? Or is it such a, for example, one of the projects in our portfolio is $2,500 entry into their high tier algorithm. That one works well. And I believe our team there has brought in over $100,000 of volume in the past few weeks of me sharing that. That works well for a certain demographic of people. And others want something lower entry, but that one doesn't have the best comp plan. But it's great on the passive side. And then we have something that's lower entry, like $100, pretty decent on the passive side, great on the team building side. So that is the diverse portfolio that I'm trying to build, is not just in ROI, not just in passive returns, but also a distribution of different income models of team building and different markets and different verticals, so we can create a weatherproof and an audience rich portfolio, that if one thing doesn't fit your entire audience, you have options in our portfolio to see which one may work well as combinations for you and your teammates. Halfway done with my avocado toast. This is the most homemade looking avocado toast I've seen. But nevertheless, I'm grateful I chose this Arabic stall as opposed to what was next door, which is a very greasy, very over the top burger joint where they have like so many patties and like oozing sauce on top of the bun, fries in the middle of your burger. It is just this wild place of crazy burgers and expensive burgers that I almost sat down there. But thankfully, saner thoughts prevailed, and I came to have at least something where I wouldn't feel that guilty. So, what's the plans for the day? I have an interview at the Tag Markets head office with the X Fusion boys, some of the people that you've seen already, such as Michael, who's done many of the presentations, comp plan breakdowns, and deep conversation. Really intelligent guy. Looking forward to meeting up with him in person for the second time, because we met a few years back in Dubai randomly and had a meaningful conversation. And now we're in business with this X Fusion, as well as I'll gain some deeper perspective about what's being rolled out, what are some of their future plans. Then I have a meeting for Lumex downtown, basically completely the other side of Dubai, with my sponsor's sponsor, the global ambassador. I think the founder is there as well, and company liaison that does the Zoom calls. So looking forward to having some conversations with them, getting as much content from there as I can for you guys as we lead up to the Lumex event in Bangkok on the first week of February. I always like to mix my food, as you can tell. So I have the scrambled eggs, avocado toast, and the shawarma in this bite. These two dishes and this drink cost total of 70 dirhams. Over there, that crazy burger place, one burger costs more than 100 dirhams. One of their burgers is called Heart Attack. I love my wife way too much to be having burgers for breakfast called Heart Attack. Let's live a prosperous life of financial abundance and health, because that's how you create wealth, not just money, but also other dimensions of life, such as having your health and vitality. I lost a huge amount of my health over all that I've experienced. For those of you guys that have been a part of my journey, maybe you'll know, or as we get deeper into my journey again, I'll revisit those times where I had six broken bones and couldn't walk for 6 months, and still dealing with neuropathy. So one of my goals as we start to make money is to invest it into my health, to try to figure out solutions for what it is that I'm still overcoming right now. And I don't want to add, you know, more to that with unhealthy burgers. Now, fueled and ready for a productive second day in Dubai, let's head over to that office to learn more about tag markets, X Fusion, and everything that they have going on, and how we can utilize it on our continuous mission to help people with big hearts achieve big wallets and maybe big bellies in between. With that, I'll see you guys on the next of these Dine and Dash with Sal.